We are exactly 1 week out from the next King of the Table, so I want to give a full predictions on these matches here. Now, first off, I like how there's more matches than there have been in some events in the past. There are 7 matches here, which is a good amount. In the past, there were some that were only like 4 or 5. You're paying $15. Now, I will say the price does increase each time. I remember when King of the Table was probably $7.99 or something, maybe one of the first ones when Michael Todd and Devin Lara faced several years ago. But now it's up to $20 US. I think the last one might have been $18.99, so it goes up slightly each time. But the money hopefully is going to support and grow the sport. And if you're an arm wrestling fan, then $20 probably isn't too crazy of an amount to pay for this type of event. So let's go through all the matches here. First off, they added this new match, Kasper Sinka versus Nedelin Hristov. Don't know too much about Kasper. I know it's a Bulgarian arm wrestler, very strong. I'll just say he's going to win. I don't know too much about the other guy, but there are big matches on this card. We're starting to get into them here with the next one. Let's talk about Auden Larrett versus Korean Hulk. The Korean Hulk guy can bench a significant amount of weight. Very strong dude, but his hand is going to be a weakness. I think Auden is going to be able to exploit that. I think he's going to have enough technical ability to take the hand. Will he have enough power? I think he probably will. Potentially Korean Hulk gets some type of hook set or some type of press and uses his power, uses his chest and his shoulder. But if he's not able to apply that power because of his hand being a weakness, I'm seeing Auden is going to win this match. I believe all these are 6-round format. So, man, this could be a long event. When you have 6-round format and 7 matches, if a lot of them are long matches, I mean, even one match could be up to an hour. So this could be another long event, even with just 7 matches here. But I'm going Auden Larrett to win that match. I'll say 4-1 on that match. Next matchup, Kamil Jablonski versus Corey West. I'm very impressed with Kamil Jablonski recently. I know he lost against Vitaly Laletin, but he showed that he was in that match. He was very close in the strength level, and his press is something very, very dangerous. And Corey West, I know, is losing weight now, but seems to be maintaining his strength, kind of recomposing his body. To me, I'm thinking Jablonski is a favorite just based on the trajectory he's been on recently, and I think he's very precise, very technical in that press, and it's going to be hard to kind of take him out of that press unless you're really skilled. So I'm going to say Jablonski on that match. Next matchup, Georgy Svetkov versus Kalnichenko. I heard Devin Lara just picked Kalnichenko. Kalnichenko is putting up some pretty big numbers. If you look at his Instagram, some of his training lifts, the guy is very strong. He's very disciplined in his training, arm wrestling specific. The guy always doing specific exercises and seeming to get stronger. Georgy Svetkov definitely going into this as the favorite. For me to pick this, I think it could go either way. It depends on if Kalnichenko could win early. I think the endurance advantage will go to Svetkov, so I'm gonna say Svetkov is gonna win this match. Part of me wants to say Kalnichenko, but I think even if he gets 3 pins, that he might have the endurance, not have the endurance. That's kind of his downfall in some of his matches. So, and I think Svetkov has pretty significant endurance even for a larger guy. So I'm gonna say Svetkov is gonna win that match, 4-2 or 4-3. Now we have RVJ. We get to see RVJ on the big stage again. This is exciting. Versus Nugo Chikadze, crazy Georgian dude who's just brings the intensity at the table every time. The guy is a world champion at 100 kilograms, I believe, from last year. I think he beat Krasimir Kostadinov and won the world championship. And the guy's been training like a madman. I've seen some of his lifts. If you just look up Nugo Chikadze on YouTube, you're going to see some of his training. The guy's lifting up a lot of weight. All the ego lifters, or all the form corrector, the form police will look at some of his training exercises and say that it's not ideal, but the results speak for themselves. I mean, even if he's moving a lot of weight, the range of motion isn't the best. The guy is training with intensity. He's getting stronger. I think Nugo is going to beat RVJ, even though he's got a smaller frame, and he's a guy that doesn't really look too overimposing when you see him, but the guy is very well prepared and very intense, and he's not going to hold back. I think Nugo Chikadze is going to win that match against Rob Vigent, in my personal opinion. I think maybe 4-1 or 4-2, maybe 4-0. I don't know, but yeah. Next matchup here, we got Morozov versus Kerdetcha. Morozov, again, check out his recent training footage. The guy is looking to be in his peak shape. Some of the weights he's putting up on like bicep curls and some exercises is insane. He looks huge right now. Remember when he had the stomach conditions and he faced Svetkov and he lost? He wasn't in a good shape. I think right now he looks to be in a really good shape. Kerdetcha just came off of a loss, pretty convincing loss. So to Jerry Cadaret, I'm going to say Morozov is going to win this match. I think he's got more endurance. I think he's more technically proficient, although Kerdetcha is pretty decently technical. But yeah, I think Morozov wins 4-0, to be honest with you. And then we'll go to the main event here, the last match on the card, Devin Larratt versus Leonidas. I don't know how I would not be able to pick Devin Larratt in this match, given that Leonidas only 3 years or so of experience, even though he brings a ridiculous amount of raw power. Devin Larratt. So those are my picks. Let's go over them briefly. Once again, I picked Hristov, Netolin Hristov, Auden Larratt, Jablonski, Georgi Svetkov, Nugo Chikadze, Morozov, and Devin Larratt. Do you agree with my picks? Leave a comment in the comment section if you agree or not and why. And I'll be back with more videos in this week leading up to the event. So thanks for watching.